These dehydrate your skin because all the moisture from your skin gets sucked into the juice of this.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's me Ann, and this is Beauty with Me. As a beauty writer, I get a lot of questions about hair and makeup, and the most commonly asked question is about Glossier. The Glossier skin, or that Glossier skin effect, what you see in the ads and the Instagrams of the beautiful models with the amazing skin and the really high cheekbones, has always felt a little out of reach to me. So I thought I should probably learn, and I thought who better to teach me than makeup artist Katie Jane Hughes. Katie and I have worked together in the past. She's actually done my makeup before, but she is perfect to teach me how to get Glossier skin because she actually did the makeup for a number of Glossier campaigns, like the newest Lid Star campaign, the Halo Scope campaign, the Body Hero campaign. So I am actually going to go to her apartment. She's going to teach me the entire like step-by-step process. I'm going to attempt to do it myself later this week, and you guys are coming with me. So I will see you there. Bye.
Hi, so good to see you.
I missed you.
I missed you, it's been so long.
So I am finally here with Katie Jane Hughes. I tried to like gussy myself up in a way that like looks like I maybe could belong on their Instagram.
I mean, I think you did it.
So before we get started, as per usual, please hit subscribe down below. Beauty with Me comes out every Monday at 11 a.m. And without further ado, should we start?
Yes. So first things first, exfoliating. I'm gonna use Glossier solution because it gets rid of any dead skin. It helps like even out excess oil production on the skin, that kind of thing. The better that you can get your skin to look without makeup on it, the less makeup you're gonna end up using. Therefore, the less makeup you're gonna have to fight to keep on the face, the more like yourself you're gonna look. All right, I'm gonna cocktail your skincare. What that means is to assess the parts of your face that you really need to put product. This is Caudalie Premier Crew. This is one of my favorite serums to use. It's an anti-aging serum. I'm gonna use about 3 pumps, and I'm just gonna put it into the palms of my hands. So then I'm gonna take Primer Moisturizer Rich, probably about that much.
You're kind of focusing the product on the high points of the face where
I'm like
your highlight is gonna be.
Exactly, I'm like building the highlighter from the base up. Perfecting skin tint is, in my opinion, a toner for the skin.
So it's kind of almost like a first evening out step.
Exactly. Stretch concealer is one of my favorite concealers in the world. I use it with either my finger or a brush, but I'm gonna use it with a brush and like get into areas.
It's soft.
And I'm just gonna kind of press it wherever I want, like a little bit of coverage. I'm gonna use a teeny bit more coverage. I'm gonna use the Flawless Fusion from Laura. I'll just press it around and then just pat it in with my fingertip really gently. Now I'm gonna use the fairest version of Wowder, and I'm just gonna pick some up. I'm just gonna roll it over any areas that I wanna kill the shine.
Why are you rolling versus brushing?
Brushing and rubbing can disturb the stuff that you've already done, and it can like disturb the skin texture, and it can also make powder flick everywhere. And then we're gonna use Cloud Paint. Dusk is like my favorite because I mix it with everything.
It matches like every single thing.
It really does, and it's like the perfect color, and you barely need any product. Like that's more than enough for both cheeks. I'm actually gonna do Dusk and Puff, and then I'm just gonna have you smile a little bit. And just like look at where, yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna go press it on, and then blend the edges so that I can still keep the color. I am gonna mix together the taupey one and the light reddish one to create a color that's unique. You can use them with your fingers or a brush, but the part that I'm gonna go into right now, I'm gonna use a brush. I'm using Lily.
Do you find that sweeping it gives the most pigment?
I mean, it's like supposed to be a sheer like tint. It's a tint, not an eyeshadow, if that makes sense. So it's like, I definitely feel that you can, the first layer should always be a sweep. Smooth it through, don't leave any like bits thick and bubbly, and then you can build if you need to. You should always curl your own eyelashes, and you should always put your own mascara on, because you can always get more push and you can always get more of a lift with your own. This is Gen G and Cake. I'm just gonna press it on just to create like a kind of a look. I'm just gonna do a little bit of boy brow. This is the shade in Blonde.
Why blonde?
So I'm craving a softer brow. My favorite step of makeup ever is highlighter, always. I'm a big fan of highlighter that looks wet in real life as opposed to dry. I don't favor powders, but I don't dislike them. I use them in a specific way, but creams are my favorite because I think they always just look like life is on the skin. Okay, we're all done.
I'm shocked at how fast that was. I feel like Glossier has such a relatable, yet at the same time, such an aspirational vibe.
They are a really cool brand, but they are also like your girlfriend.
So I'm going to try to do this tomorrow, same look.
Just in case. I wrote it all down for you on a list.
So wish me luck.
Good luck.
Right,
Break a leg.
Thanks, doll.
You're gonna be great. Bye, guys.
Bye. So I just did my makeup in the Glossier-style, following the lovely Katie Jane Hughes very careful instructions. The eyeshadows were quite sheer, and I do feel a little naked without more product on my eyes, eyeliner and stuff like that, but I did manage to build them up. I do think I got a good amount of definition out of it. Flat brush, way to go. Yeah, that's the way to go to get pigment out of these. So I usually powder my entire face. Katie told me just to powder my T-zone, which is not what I usually do, but I did it and I actually think I like it. I think I used a little more powder than Katie would have, just out of sheer habit, but it kept the perimeter of my face really nice and dewy and lovely. I do feel a little naked without my bronzer and my eyeliner and such. I'm going to see how it wears throughout the day, and then tomorrow I might try it again and adapt it to include some of the things that make it feel a little bit more me. So see you tonight. Hey guys, so it is almost 10 p.m. so I've been wearing this makeup for almost like 12 hours. And in terms of the shine, I was actually quite pleased with how glowy and dewy my skin looked. Like at around 3 or 4 p.m. today, I caught myself in the mirror and I was like, oh, your skin looks really good. Like way glowier than it usually does, because normally I powder my face to oblivion. I think it was a successful run. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Bye. Hey guys, so it is day 3 of the Glossier challenge, and I have just done my makeup in the same style that Katie taught me, but added a few elements that made it feel a little bit more like me. So the first thing I changed was I added a little bit of gel moisturizer to the priming rich moisturizer. So I used the Innisfree Stick of Balm, but I added a little bit more powder just in my T-zone, and then I added a touch of bronzer. I added a little bit of a kohl brown eyeliner to the top of my lash line, winged it out slightly just to give myself a little bit more definition. Instead of using the Cake Generation G lipstick, which is that nude, I went for Crush. Now Crush is this beautiful bright pink shade. I do think that, you know, especially the look that I did today is one that I would wear over and over and over again. I really enjoyed it. I think that I learned a lot from Katie and from this experience that I want to adopt into my own routine. I think it did really push me out of my comfort zone and kind of taught me to try something new. Please let me know in the comments below if there are any other routines you want me to try, or if there's anything from this routine that you want to adopt into your own. I'm very curious, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you want me to do next on Beauty With Me by commenting down below, and click here to subscribe to Refinery29, and click here to watch another episode. Bye.